our group's called The Art of Memories. Our inspiration for it came from our own lives because most of us have relatives that have already got Alcheimers, which is who we're going to be doing it for. And we thought we could maybe like help them and try and retrieve memories, like old memories that they have. Like, and not just old memories, like the most important memories that they've ever had, to see if they can remember the good times.
My role in this group is the promotion, and I tell you the jobs within our group. Well, Connor's doing props art and craft leader. Connor Housen doing venues and icebreakers. Morgan is the manager and doing warm-ups. Housen doing travelling and music. Mine is the promotion and getting people involved with activities.
Okay, like Rebecca says, I'm the prop and arts person. We are, because we're not doing drama workshops, we're more about arty workshops. For the props, I'm thinking like memory props, what we can bring in or what they got special. Also more art and crafting type of things like paint, paper, crayons, pencils. Also, we did have an idea of like buying a photo frame for like a warm-up, going sit in a circle and pass around the photo frame rather than hanging out next to faces, while saying the names and favourite memory what they have. And the other idea what we had is buying a washing up line and pegs. We draw the favourite we draw our favourite memories, then we'll hang it up on the washing up line, then we'll pick the memories and we'll perform a mini play out of it. So it'll be more improvised on the day.
Right, so I'm in charge of the travel. We're all going to be individually travelling to the cafe in Middleton. I'm going on my bike. Morgan's getting dropped off by a parent or guardian. Connor Thompson is the same. Connor Hallisey and Rebecca are both getting the bus.
Right, so my job is the liaison and I'm in charge of getting the venues. So the location of the cafe which we're forming in is the Oliveira Court on Wood Street in Middleton. And I've contacted the cafe and we've been booked for the 9th of March for a 40-minute session. I've emailed them to confirm it and she's in work Wednesdays and Thursdays, so that's when I'll get the email back about the confirmation.
I have created a resource pack. If you all want to have a look at it, you're more than welcome to. We have an interviewer with a carer who looks after people with Alzheimer's and where they can get help and on the back of the resource pack I have created a task list of like of our group like in our headshot in the back of the resource pack.
So for the workshops, to begin with, we're going to do a chair warm-up, so we don't have to make them all stand up. If they don't want to, they can stay sat down. We're going to do a couple of icebreakers with them to get to know them a bit more, but that's only if we've got enough time to do it. We're going to do arts and crafts, which, like Connor said, it's basically a frame, and they're going to hold it up against the face and say the memories. What I'd like to add on to it is, with the pictures that they've done and we're going to hang up on the washing line, after that they're going to like design their own frame and put it on top of it, so then they can always keep it if they want to. Yeah, and that's it. Okay.
Also, when I was talking about memories, some of us have brought in some of our own memories, what we'd like to have. For example, me, I brought in this little skull because every time I go to Wales to a haven resort, I always go to a beach where I love to go. And just for memories, I always buy one different skull for every different year. And that's my memory of Wales.
With my prop, it's the t-shirt I'm wearing because it's the last thing my granddad gave to me before he died. So I wear it for things like this so I can remember him because it helps give me courage.
I do have one, but I did forget to bring it in. It's like a little teddy bear from Winnie the Pooh, and it's from my grandma before my granddad passed it on to me when my grandma passed away.
Mine is my bike case, because it's the first time I've ever been able to go out by myself after working so long to get my own thing. So that's why my bike's my favourite memory.
I have got a memory, but I didn't bring my prop in. It's a necklace that my granddad gave me when my nan passed away. So, yeah.
No. Any questions? Rahila?
What inspired you to come up with all this?
We just thought, because other groups were doing like bullying and going to high schools and stuff, no one really thought about going for an older category of audience. So we thought we'd be different and just go for a wider range.
Also, some of us do have relatives with Alcheimers, so we thought, oh, that will be quite relevant to link them two together because it's quite personal.
Michael?
I've got 2 questions.
Yeah.
First, have you got any examples of warm-ups and icebreakers that we could see, please? I know, yeah.
I haven't like figured out a warm up yet because I've been watching videos, but we're gonna change them a bit because they look.
Do you want to explain what kind of warm-up you were looking at?
It's really just like stretches and stuff, so like touching your toes and putting your arms up, and we're going to have music in the background that might remind them of memories as well. Like we've been looking at music with Alzheimer's, like what can contrast and what can help them and stuff. So we're going to have that in the background.
With what we just did, our own memory thing, that's what we're going to do for an icebreaker to help get them to know us, and we're going to ask them if they want to do it as well.
But because of the 40-minute range what we've got, we might need to take away some icebreakers.
Yeah.
Because we don't have that much time. We want to get the point through as quick as we can.
Got another question as well.
Yeah, what you've got to do with disadvantages, because as you said that you work with people with Alzheimer's, if you explain it, you're going to get frustrated with explaining it.
I think like we might end up getting a bit frustrated like closer to the end, but we're going to try and make it the best for them instead of thinking about us. We're going to think about them before ourselves.
I think that people with Alzheimer's has a bit of a bad, what's called, reputation. They might have Alzheimer's, but they can still remember stuff. They don't like automatically like forget stuff. So I don't think they'll constantly forget, but if they do need reminding, I don't mind talking to them because they don't have like B-second memory like everyone thinks they do have.
Very good point.
Thing is as well, because they do have Alzheimer's, if they ask us like to repeat ourselves, then we're happy enough to do it because we know that I've got a disadvantage of remembering. So.
Courtney?
What sort of research have you done on actual Alzheimer's?
have done some research. I've spoke to my nan about it, about what it's like to have it. She can still remember some like really important memories, but like it's like the bits and bobs. Like she can't remember the last time she went on holiday, and so if we're gonna take that, she like forgets everything in the past year, but she can remember like getting married to my granddad, having children, and all that.
Rahila? Well, like I said, you want to leave behind, so another level 2 decided to do something similar.
We just want to show them that like it might be hard, but you can still get through it. Just because they're Alzheimer's and you might have to repeat yourself, it doesn't really matter. Like, I don't know how to explain it.
We just want them to, it's like just giving our point, just saying how memories does help the world and help them actually remember who they actually are in real life, and also help us because we're the new generation. But yeah, I love to know about the past, and just talking to them one-to-one will be nice to know what happened in the past.
Yeah, so it's just reminding them of the happier times.
Yeah.
Another thing is though, with us being there in that 5 minutes, they'll be living in the moment. Even though if we go in the next day, they might just forget that we were totally there, but they were living in the moment the day before, even though they might not remember it.
Brilliant.
I believe Nathan had a question.
Nathan?
What's like, do you know what roughly the age range is going to be?
You never know with Alzheimer's, because it happens. It can affect anyone. Yeah.
Probably 0 to 100.
Plus they go into a cafe as well, so it's going to be different people attending every day, so you won't know who's going to turn up.
It's like a gamble.
Until the day as well,
Yeah.
which is another challenge you lot
More
will do.
improvise on the moment.
Yeah. Good. Has any level 2s got any questions?
Awkward silence.
Anyone? No? Give them a clap, well done.